Hi, this is Avneet Kaur, and today we are going to talk about matrices and array in Matlab. Before that, we will see the desktop basics of Matlab. Here you can see that we have three windows. Initially, whenever you open the Matlab on your desktop or on your laptop, you will encounter with command window where you can enter your commands at the command line and this could indicate by a prompt. A prompt will flashing on command window. Second will be the current folder where you can access your files. You can save your data as in your script files. Workspace where we can explore your data and you can import the files from here also. Next, the matrices and arrays. How to create the matrix or array in Matlab. To create an array with 4 elements in a single row can be separated by the comma or the space. Whenever you want to create a row vector, you can create it like A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. All are separated by the commas. That will create 1 cross 4 matrix, or you could say 1 cross 4 row vector here with a value of 1 into 4, means 1 row and 4 columns. Then, if you want to create multiple rows, that would create by with the help of a semi-comma in between. If you give a semi-comma, it will separate your row. And here is the example which is creating 3 cross 3 matrix for us. The operations that we can do on array are, it could be many operations, like some of them are concatenation, trigonometric operations, logical operations, relational operations, and indexing. All these operations with their examples we are going to see in our tool processing. The kind of data that you can also enter here is text or character. How you can enter the text in your command line, that is, whenever you want to work with the text, you have to give a sequence of characters in double quotes. You can assign the text as a variable also, like t is equals to hello world, but double quotes on it. So double quotes are indicating that this data belongs to text here. Or you could call it as a string also, collection of characters. Like the same example, second example also indicating that your double quotes will make your text data or the collection of data that is character, we'll call it string. How we can call the predefined functions. Predefined function in Matlab, there are some predefined functions that can be used hundreds of times. Matlab has offered us some predefined functions which can help them to reuse the algorithms again and again. Some of them are like if you want to calculate the maximum element from any row vector. Let's say I have A is equals to 1, 3, and 5 here. So I'm applying max of A. Of means this bracket, max of A, and the answer will be 5 here. So this is how the maximum element from the row vector, and the length doesn't matter. How long is your row vector? It could be maximum will find out the maximum element from the row vector given. And it can be used thousands of times in Matlab, which is predefined. So these kind of functions, like one more example is here in B also. It will also give you the answer from both of the row vectors, from A or from B also. It will give you the answer in 1 cross 3. You can try this at your Matlab desktop. We will try it when we do the tools practice in Matlab. Then the workspace variable. Workspace is the RAM of the Matlab where it can save all the data, all the variables that you are creating on command window that can be saved on the workspace. How? It can appear as a side pan on the desktop of the Matlab, and it will show like this: A is equals to this matrix, B is equals to this matrix, and so on. You can save the workspace, otherwise your data can vanish.
So let us just start something hands-on with Matlab. This is the home page of Matlab. We have first window that is known as command window. We have another window that is workspace, and third window that is current folder. And we are going to discuss all the basics about these windows. Let us just start with command window. Command window is the basic window where I'm going to put my commands and getting answers of it. And after making some syntax mistakes, I will get my errors on command window as well. So let us just start. A is equals to 1. Let us say I have put this first command on my command window, that is A is equals to 1. And see, it has given me the answer A equal to 1 on command window itself. So it is ready for the next command. Let us say I am writing A is equals to, or by mistake I pressed enter. So it has given me an error that means invalid expression, or something is missing, or some extra character it is saying. It is just suggesting you that it could be an error, but it will always find the syntax error. It will not give you any hint about your logical error. Like other technical languages, here also we will get syntax errors. So on the same window, command window, I got my error. So let me finish my statement. I was writing B is equals to 2. So again, I get the answer on my screen. And if you notice, as I am putting A equal to 1, B equal to 2, it is getting updated on Workspace. So how actually Workspace works? It is the RAM of Matlab. RAM means random access memory. Whatever answer it is getting, whatever data it is getting, it will get saved in Workspace. But if you don't save your Workspace, this data will get vanish after your work. So we will discuss how to save the Workspace. See, this is the space saving icon on my home palette. We have save workspace. Just press this button and you'll get the current folder. We are right now in C drive in bin folder. How I get to know it? Because Matlab is pointing towards where the Matlab setup is right now. It is right now in C drive bin folder. This is Matlab setup. So no, I'm not going to save anything in C drive bin folder, because it will create some confusions after large storage of your files and data in the same drive where the setup is present. So please don't save anything in your C drive and bin folder, which is by default uh, folder in current folder here. So please find something better. How can I save my data into Matlab? Suppose I want to save my workspace. So what you can do, you can make your own folder by using mkdir brackets. I'm giving the folder name. Let's say mat underscore online. Okay. So press enter. No, I cannot get the access while I am in C drive. So what I can do, I can change my drive, open any of your favorite drive wherever you want to place your workspace data. Again, mat online Okay, it has made me a folder here, Mat Online here. Please see, just double click on it and you are in D drive Mat Online folder and it is empty right now. Make sure whatever data you're going to save, make a different folder in some other drive. It should not be C drive, okay, which is by default path of Matlab setup. So, okay, I have created my Mat Online folder here to save my workspace data. I have two values in workspace. One is A and one is B. So let me just press this button. Right now I am in Mat Online folder and by default it is getting the file name Matlab. Let us just change the name M1. It could be anything. M1 I am taking. Please notice it is creating .mat file. .mat file means whenever you save the workspace data, it will create a .mat file for you. Okay, save. Please check on current folder. We have m1.mat file, which is actually the workspace data. All right, so I said that workspace is a RAM of MATLAB and it will save your variables until your MATLAB is working. Like if you just stop MATLAB, these data will get vanish. So I'll use one command to clear my workspace, which is clear all and enter. And my workspace is clear now. But if I want my data back, I have this m1 file, just double click on it and it will load your m1.mat and your data is here again. So nothing will get vanished, but the condition is you need to store your variable data. So what are the values? What are the variable names? You need to store them first. Okay. So till now we have discussed command window. Command window will take your commands, give you answers and give you the errors. This is the most important window. Second window is the workspace. It will carry your values of all the variables in it, and it is a RAM, random access memory. It will get cleaned up whenever you close your MATLAB. So before losing your data, you just save your data. How to save? Just press save workspace, get a better path. Don't save anything in C drive, and you'll create a data file .mat file by using mkdir. It's a function. Give any name to it in strings. These single quotes. These single quotes are mentioning that they are string. These two strings I'm using, mat and online. And it will create a folder for you and you can save your data. All right. So these three basic windows, I hope you're clear with them. So I am using one more time clear all, but not as a command. I have a clear command button here. Clear command and clear workspace also. I want to clean my command window. Clear command, all the mess is cleaned up. And clear workspace means clear my workspace. Okay, whenever you want to return your like workspace area data, you can just double click on it and get your data. All right, okay, so these are the three basic windows. Instead of pressing this button, we have a command also, clc. This is the basic command. Okay, one more window I have. If I want my backup of works, this command window, how will I get this command window backup? Because I have cleaned up all the data from here. Okay, so where I'm going to get this data if my some important code is written there, but it is cleaned up. So you just go to the layout button, press this layout button. It will give you the layout of your MATLAB arrangement of these windows, like default is this. which I am also using this default layout, 3-column layout, current folder, command window, and workspace will come up as a corner side. And if you want only command window, minimize all of them are here. See, workspace is here, current folder is here. Right now they are docked. If you want to undock them, change your layout. Okay, let's default. All right, so I was talking about one more window, which is known as command history. Command history is like you can view it with two ways. One is pop-up, one is docked. Right now, pop-up is on. How can I see my history? Just press this arrow, up arrow key, and see all my commands which I have used to explain you. I have just used these commands. But before that also, I have all the history. What command I have written on that day, that time. So I'm getting all these. Just press the up arrow button. You can remove it. And if you want your command history to be docked, just press dock here, and it is here. Double click on it. You have a command history also, but date and time, everything you're going to get on your screen. And if you want to repeat any of them, just press double click on it. Just double click. Let us just double click any of the command. Any simple command. Let's say 5 by 6 plus 5 by 4. Double click on it, and it will just run on your command window and give you the answer. So it's very easy to actually get your lost data, which is not lost actually. It is saving in command history, which is docked mostly. So how can you minimize it? You can just minimize it or undock it. So it's right now in pop-up window. Okay, so these are the basic 4 windows. I hope all these four windows are clear to you. So let us just start today's topic, which is matrices and arrays. It is very important to work with matrices because the name of the subject is Matrix Laboratory. So we are going to learn how the matrices, how the data is forming, how we can apply the operations on it, and how we can like manipulate the array data which we have. We want to work on it. So let us just start with a comment. Put a percentage sign, and it is a documentation. Whenever you put a percentage sign, the compiler of Matlab will not read it. Okay, so my first topic is matrices. Matrices. Press enter, it is not going to read it. This is for your documentation, for users documentation only. All right, so how can I enter my matrix? A is equals to square bracket. Please use square brackets, and let's say you have some data. You can use space or you can use comma. Both are same, and I'm using semicolon in between. I'll just show you. I'm using space here. See, I have just used space here 2 times and semi-comma here. Again, the commas, comma and space here. Let us see what is my result. Okay, this is my result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is showing that in matrices, space will separate your column, and it is again separating the column here. Semi-comma will separate your rows. So here, semi-comma is separating your rows. Again, comma, and here also see, row is getting separated here. So This is how you can enter your matrix into Matlab, and you can apply different, even I would say, many functions on it. How you can make this matrix, how you can get the transpose of it. Let us just do transpose. B equals to A dash. This is transpose, means in B we have transpose of 1. See, all the rows have become columns and columns become rows. Okay, so let us just do some more things on it. Um, just for example, I am using magic of 6. Now, what is magic? Magic is a predefined function. Magic is a predefined function. What is predefined function? We have many predefined functions in Matlab. Their algorithms, their mathematics is already been written in documentation of Matlab, and Matlab is offering you those algorithms by using their names only. Okay, so these are predefined. Matlab know what to do. Okay, it has created you a 6 cross 6 matrix. As you can see here also in Workspace, A is being updating regularly. Okay, here 6 cross 6 double. We will discuss what is double, but right now just concentrate on 6 cross 6, and it has created a matrix. Now the question is, from where all these values have been like in A, where I'm getting from this. Like magic is a predefined function, and it has an algorithm in Matlab documentation where it is designed to create n cross n matrix. N means whatever integer you are giving here. N cross n matrix, and the magic behind this is, see, I'm using one more function here, sum of A, and I am putting it in C, sum of A. See, the sum of all the columns, 35, 3, 31, 8, 30, and 4, and so on. Sum of all the columns is same here. Okay, so this is the magic. First, it is creating n cross n matrix, and the sum of all the columns is same. This algorithm is already been written in Matlab. I'm just using it. Okay. So let us just manipulate this. Let us just reshape my matrix. I have this matrix in A. So I want to reshape it. How many elements do I have in this? Yeah, 36 elements. Okay. So we have 36 elements inside this matrix created by magic. 6 plus 6. 36. So I'm going to reshape it, or you can say I'm just doing resizing. Okay, resizing of my matrix. So I am using D is equals to reshape. Again, a predefined function, okay, which is already defined in Matlab. Reshape A. I'm going to reshape A, but what will be the new shape? 36 is the answer when we multiply 6 into 6. 36 where I'm going to get 9 cross 4, 4 cross 9, or 12 cross 3, or 3 cross 12. So these could be your new shapes. Let us use 12 cross 3. Okay. Yes. So my data is same, but it has been reshaped. Okay, reshape is my predefined function. Firstly, it requires what is the matrix and what is the new size, new shape you want. I have just mentioned 3 input arguments. 3 input arguments means I've just mentioned 3 input arguments here. Okay, and magic is designed for only 1 input argument. It is designed only for one input argument. So the question is where you are going to get the explanation that which of my function, predefined function, is doing what and how it is designed. So you can use help for it. Help magic. Help magic. Enter. Yes, you'll get the documentation behind Matlab. And okay, they got magic, not these. They don't want these brackets. They are giving you magic. Magic square, n cross n matrix constructed from the integers through n raised to the power of 2 with equal rows and columns. And diagonal sum, we haven't noticed that all the diagonal sum is also equal. 35, 32, 2, 17, 14 and 11. This will also be 111. You can check it out on your own, but you can get your explanation by using help and your predefined function. Okay, again I'm using a is equals to magic of 3, suppose a smaller one. Okay, one thing you just notice, I have used a many a times, like I am changing the value of a again and again. Please note it down that all these values are getting overwritten. Okay, they are overwriting the previous values. So please be aware whenever you are giving the output argument, please be sure that you are not going to lose your previous calculation or previous data. Okay, right now we have lost magic 6 and right now the answer is magic 3. Okay, so whenever you are doing something important, please use output arguments in a better way or in a defined way. Don't use one variable again and again because it will get overwritten. All right, so magic 3. Let us just put sum of 8, 15. All the values of like addition after addition, we are going to get 15. Okay, one thing I haven't mentioned any output argument space for sum. So what it will do, it will get by default output argument, which is ANS, answer. Okay. All right, so let us just move forward. Um, uh, I can create random matrix also. Random 3 cross 3 or 4 cross 5 matrix. See, again, answer has been updated here. So please give output arguments properly. All right, so my rand function is going to give me a rectangular matrix. You can give the size here 4 cross 5. Okay, but can you notice something? Here I am going to get all the values below 1. Means the values are in between 0 and 1. All the values are in between 0 and 1. Okay, please note this down that rand will give you this kind of random values, but it can give you the rectangular matrix. Okay, you can calculate sine of ANS. ANS means answer. Right now we have this random matrix and this, and let's just save and Z, enter. All these are sine values of elements, every element. Okay, it will get applied on every element. But please note, sine will give you values in radians, not in degrees. Please write this down. It is not going to give you the value in degree. To get the degree values, how will you put? Sin D. Sin D of A and B.